Alright, I'm just gonna try this once without getting distracted. We'll see how that goes. Just take a step into my mind. My thoughts are brewing and not very kind. You can say I'm lazy or that I don't try, but I'm a fucking mental warrior alumni. The roots of this brain I can't quite identify. It's gross, it's scary, and uncontrollable at most. I'm a life-living ghost living coast to coast. No matter where I go, my thoughts are at most terrible, horrible, and reveal a sad glow. Why must I feel so much damn sorrow? Oh, be positive, just go outside. Why don't you meditate and exercise? Bitch, you don't think I've tried? Too many therapies since I was 5. You name it, I bet you I've tried. Decaying from the inside without a fucking compromise. I feel like filth and discardation, and oh, let me mention, I don't need your pity or your attention. I just want to speak up for those who question their own sanity, their own depression. I want to speak without discretion, help others feel less alone and not question if they're the only ones with a skewed perception of a dark world with an unclear direction. There's pain behind these smiles and this inflection. Is there a reason? Is there redemption that I can pinpoint? Find anything beyond deception? I know that ache that never fades, these accolades without no shade. I too used to rely on a blade just to try and fade and fit into the charade, a bloody escape. It's getting hard to persuade. You need to believe the fact that I unintentionally contain this goddamn never-ending pain. I'm bleeding. I'm crying. I can't hide from this demon. There's not one, not two, there's not three. There's no freedom. Just without reason, just glued like a shadow, just worsening and harvesting my heart. I don't know where to start. I always dreamt of growing older in part, thinking I'd be mentally sober and life would be doper, not mediocre. Yet it's the dope that became my promoter to escape the pain, the rain, the fucking strain, the fucking mundane, insane membrane, craving a life that's just okay. But I awake every day without dismay, unable to breathe, unable to say that I'm truly okay, and I can't convey how hard it is to get through each day. I can't push it away or try to delay the intense retribution fray of what's left of this decay that is my brain inside each vein, down to the bone. Now my heart feels full, yet feels a stone, like I'm always prone to cry and panic in this twilight zone, just to roam in this confusing cyclone. How is it fair that we seem to suffer alone? Does it ever make you sit and wonder what it'd be like to live a life full of color, to switch souls with one another and experience a happy flutter, or even a never-ending summer? I know life isn't always pretty, but take a second and know that I do feel guilty that I don't live a life that's really conventional or well pretty. I can fake it, well act witty, be giddy. It's sickening I have to hide my life, this gritty pity. Due to the stigma, it's puzzling, baffling, challenging. Listen to me just rambling. I bet you're sick of my rants. I bet you want to stomp on me like ants, but please give me a chance to enhance in this world as myself despite the circumstance of my darkness and eternal death dance. Let's just make a deal that you accept the way I feel. I may differ from you, and that's not an ordeal. I don't really envy you. I know you may feel gray skies some days, and that you sometimes feel blue. I want to validate your feelings, too. I want to take your heart and your mind, too, and open to realize that I'm truly coping in a world that is broken. I'm not trying to harass or be a jackass. I'm fucking just over this mass illusion overpass. I want to make this shit up. Who the fuck would? And make up the sad livelihood. Oh, I wish you would. See the good that's misunderstood, and my intentions to revert this hurt. I'm just here to support and set out a report to the people who struggle constantly, tiringly, in this psychological atrocity. Where's the damn policy? I didn't sign up for this quality of life physiologically. These knives, these bullets that I endure, I'm sad to say there's no cure. But you're not alone. I can assure there are invisible warriors just like you and me that don't feel like a foreigner. We can hold on to hope and get through each day with ways to cope. It's not easy. I'm not making claims, but if I can break through some chains or some overly tied reins, some heal exposed veins, coexist with these pains and my twisted fucking brains, you can too. Make it through and be brave to conquer these unforgivable monsters that conjure and bother and offer sickness instead of honor. I'm still alive here for you. I don't want you to have to go through the nightmares that are living true. I'm here to say fuck you to the non-believers, to the people who claim they're leaders, and that we don't exist either, that we don't even have a fever. I'm here to say we're here and that we're eager to voice our realities about our honest demeanor. Believe me when I say it's true. Mental illness is nothing you'd want to go through. Let me repeat and back up that this isn't something I'd make up. Who the fuck would build up a mental and emotional lockup? We're real and we're here. Go ahead, shed a tear. We've shed plenty. We constantly live in fear. Yeah, it's damn heavy. It's unfair. All I'm saying is we need to be treated equal, like the obviously sick that's physical. This is so critical. I'm becoming cynical. It's unequivocal. But believe us, take this info despicable. We are struggling continuously. Seriously, the idiocracy needs a stop, drop, pop, mindset swap. The mentally ill respected. What an objective, a sweet perspective. It would be effective to provide assistance that's extensive. Hold out a hand. Open up your heart. I guess that's a start. And forgive your previous beliefs and let them decease and let us in so we can begin to heal and find solace. A solid promise, a cure maybe, a life less well achy. I don't know, I'm just crazy, but I do know others agree. We do need safety and we're not fucking lazy. I just dream of a world less hazy. I just want to ensure that I can at least make sure another one feels somewhat secure. I care, like a fire, a flame, and a flare. I do. I really fucking care. How about you?